Network to the world. Subscribe now to the Hot 97 YouTube channel. It's Ebro in the Morning with Laura Stiles and Rosenberg.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ebro, Laura Rosenberg, today's guest, Dave East. Back on the program. And he also has a new project, How Did I Get Here? And how did you get here? No, literally, how did you get here today? Dude, it was Uber, you driving some sort of Rolls Royce,
I drove.
Lamborghinis, what are you doing?
I drove.
You a city driver? You a regular city driver?
Recently.
Really?
Yeah, recently. I never had a license. Like I've been getting closer to getting right with that.
So wait, you didn't have a license or your license got suspended?
I had a license at like 18, and then it got suspended. And then I just never. It was suspended so long. I was out the system. Like
wow,
you had to start over again.
Like get a permit.
Like
a brand.
So you had to take the test. The whole shit.
Yeah, like a brand new. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just first driving in life. Like
how long ago did you do your driving test? Did you sit with one of them people in the car and have to do like the driving test too, or nah? You didn't have to do that.
No, I had to do the computer is like a computer test now. Yeah.
But then you don't have to actually at some point go sit and drive with someone?
Yeah, I got to do that too.
That one you have to do too.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be back though?
I'm almost there. I'm not all the way back.
So
I hope ain't nobody listening. Hope ain't nobody listening. I'm almost there.
Well, because you're a New Yorker, so you know New Yorkers have to drive a certain way.
Right.
Otherwise, like I'll be honest, if you know someone who is different, being raised here is different. When you know someone who was raised in New York, the way that y'all whip around is a different kind of game. And if you're not, you got to get into that zone.
Right.
You're a grown man. It'll come.
Like I said, I've been driving, but I'm just now like I feel like I can legally drive. You know what I'm saying?
Well, congratulations.
The album "How Did I Get Here" is a picture of yourself as a child. That's your mom.
Yep.
Mom's on the cover. You're on her lap. The album is I would say it's you at your best, in my opinion, as a fan of your work.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
A lot of storytelling.
Right.
Which I feel like I don't think hip hop as where we are today really appreciates that craft of being able to tell a story and stay on topic for an entire song.
Right.
There's a lot of people out here great at rapping.
Right.
They got swag and style, but they just saying words that go together. There's no cohesive.
Right.
And I don't think we sell it. Do you feel like that's celebrated in?
Nah.
People that know. But it's not universally celebrated it was,
It's like
Slick Rick was celebrated for that.
Right.
Nas was celebrated for that.
Yeah.
Kobe Rap was celebrated for that.
It's like a secret society now. Like if you like, you know what I'm saying, like you said, if you know, you know. But with me, I usually make the type of music that I'm a fan of, so I'm always add that to what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it is like lost in today's rap. You know what I mean? There's only a few people that really tell a story that you can see. Well, you know what I mean? If you close your eyes, there's only a few people that could do that.
There's a song on a project called John Lennon. Opens up with the news clip of the fan. And, a fan waited outside. And I feel like that song is specifically about the pressure and the fandom that you have dealt with. You know what I'm saying? And that rappers and people are dealing with.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just trying to go about the day, but dealing with crazy people.
You don't know with me, I feel like you just don't know if it's love. Like you just can't read it until it get up on you. You know what I mean?
You have that experience where somebody's ice grilling you, and you're like, I know they know who I am, but their expression says to me that they
ain't jacking me at all.
As soon as they realize who you are, their whole expression changes and it's love. We talk about that on the radio all the time.
And it's funny because the other day I was talking to Vince Staples.
That's crazy.
About like violence and different things, and he was saying the energy that he puts out when anyone approaches him is one of love. So even if someone comes up to him on something, he can tell they're eyeballing him. He'll always hit him with a, hey, what's up?
Right.
And he was basically saying how well that generally changes. And like
the whole mood.
Because if you go the other way,
I do that.
If you go the other way, and that person may be a fan, but they're ice grilling you, and you hit them with a yo, what's up?
Right.
They might have really been thinking, I want to say hello.
Right.
But now that you went negative, you might have a negative interaction because people get in their
too,
feelings.
I don't even think they understand what their face is doing.
No, they don't. They don't know what their face is doing.
They don't. It's like when you're excited, you don't know like how your face look when you hype. You know, it's the same with that.
And
they
they also look at you like you're not human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think one thing that's interesting about you is that we've seen you from the very beginning of your career, but you definitely went through that path where you were still living at home.
Right.
And then you got all this recognition. You started getting popular. But talk about that specific point in your life where you got fame, but you're not rich.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're booking shows.
Right.
But you don't have, like, there's a point in your life, you don't have money to have security all the time.
Right,
You know what I mean? So you're like in this awkward position where you still got to go home to your hood.
Right.
But people are like looking at you different.
Right. With me, that was kind of like a blur. I feel like that happened. It like came and went. But I still get it. Like, just in general, like I said, you just never know what energy somebody coming with until they get real close to you. You know what I'm saying? They could be smiling and it really don't be love. So like what you was just saying, I definitely try to, with everybody, what up, man? You good? Everything good with you? How your family? Like, I don't even know who they are.
It normally will turn into...
Yeah, it do. And like I said, a lot of people, that just be like confusion. Like I feel like a lot of times with different artists, based on the music they put out or their like aura or the person you think they are, you might approach them like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It might be that too.
Real quick, how do you deal with, yo, Dave, yo, come over here. Yo, let me holler at you.
You ever get that one?
My ignore game is insane. I can look right at you like.
Yo, it's so crazy. It's such a
You know what I'm saying?
9 times out of 10, I think New Yorkers are really good about approaching people, but sometimes that "Ayo, come here" is the craziest.
The come here to me is insane.
It's insane. It's like, I'm a grown man. You're a stranger. I am not coming to you. What?
The come here is crazy. But you know what? I get it. It's like it'd be excitement most
And
of the
it's a
time.
test to see if it's really you. So it's just like, hey, go.
Right.
Do you get any? The TV show has been incredibly popular, right? And you're playing Method Man on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing there are people consuming this show,
right,
who may know you're a rapper but have never listened to your music. They are just
lot.
consuming you. So do you actually like? Do you ever get called meth? Like, do people come up to you like, "Oh, you're meth"?
Shotgun.
They call you shotgun? They just come up to you and say that?
I get the meth and the shotgun. But you know what it is? That brought a whole different like crowd to me. Like the people that stopped me and approached me like in the airport, anywhere, like that show brought a whole nother.
They weren't people that were around prior. Like they're new. That's a new
old like the furthest shit from my imagination is somebody who would like spot me and stop me. That should be happening now. And I think it's based on that. Old white ladies, old white men.
Kids.
It just be a whole different, like with the rap shit, I could tell my fan base if I see him. I could be walking somewhere and be like, they probably know me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I can spot the
you
type
can tell
of
the demo.
the group,
Right.
like, they probably, let me put my hoodie on, they probably going, but now it's like, it'd be so random, you know what I mean? I think I know the TV show did that.
How do you view your career at this point? Do you look at rap as still like the thing you do to make bread? Or now that other avenues are opening, does it feel like rap is more just something you get to do for fun because you have other ways to make money?
Yeah, rap is more, it evolved for me because it started as like everything. Like, this is what I have to do to get out of this environment I'm living in. But once I got in it a little more and started doing different things, I got other income, you know what I mean, where it's not really like a life or death situation with the music. I gotta be like, yo, I gotta do this right now. It's more of a mood, like based on how I'm feeling or something I might have just went through, that should have inspired the music. You know what I mean?
Who is there an individual or someone you saw that was able to diversify early in their career, or even later in their career, that maybe you was like, oh, I can't just be.
Right. A few people. I watched Meth. I seen him do it. I seen Nas. I seen DMX do it.
So you were studying all that from early.
Yeah, I seen all that. It just was like, it always intrigued me that, you know what I mean, they rapping. I know who they are as rappers. I'm seeing them in magazines, but then they on a movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that just was always dope to see them do both. You know what I mean? So I always wanted to do that.
Did playing Method Man change your relationship with him? You guys now have multiple records together, but like, did that specifically get you guys closer?
I think so. I definitely think so. It just was like, you know, I'm portraying him, so now I'm talking to him a lot more. I'm asking him more questions than I would have been asking.
Will you ask about a specific circumstance that you have to play and be like, "Yo, what were you feeling?" Like,
yeah. I didn't know he played lacrosse. Like, so I had to really. I'm like, yo, did they make this up? I'm like, they gassing the script now. Meth ain't play no lacrosse. I asked him, he was like, I was nice. You crazy?
So you had to do your research when it came to that.
You should have called me, bro. I would have told you the lacrosse story. That's always the funniest thing about Method Man.
I ain't know.
It's the most random
playing lacrosse.
And he was dead nice.
he was
like,
nice.
I ain't know. That ain't the meth. You know what I mean? The meth I grew up on, I'm not thinking. But you know what I mean? I just ain't
You
know.
don't really know the I guess the
The
depth,
come up, or
and the depth of a human,
of
right?
a person.
Everybody thinks the people they meet.
What you see is what you get. You don't be knowing. You know what I
Now,
mean?
how much camaraderie is there among the actors who all play the clan? Like, have you guys all
on the
become
set?
cool?
Yeah, we good. This season 2 really sold it. First season, you know, you're getting to know people. I was the only rapper. You know what I mean? Joey Badass was on the first season. Couple episodes, then he left. But yeah, I was like that kind of had it. You know what made it dope? They like with the actors and with me doing the rap, all of the rapping part of it was easy. It wasn't even I didn't feel like I was acting. But they was acting.
Right.
Like really, you know what I'm saying?
They must have been looking to you.
Yeah,
to some degree
and then
in
for the acting parts,
you're looking to them.
so you know what I'm saying? It worked out.
Did you have to take? Oh,
I was gonna say, the album has the opening record has Method Man.
Let's play it.
let's
To
go.
Cal,
Unbelievable.
my boy.
Yeah. How did I get here? Dave East. Now who's the producers? I don't know the Mike and Keys.
Mike and Keys, yeah, Mike and Keys. I met them through my bro Nip. God bless his soul. The records that me and Nip did, they produced them, and that's how that connection came about. And then just over the years, I've been telling them, I'm like, yo, we got to do. First, me and Nip was talking about doing a project with them producing it. So I just wanted to keep that thought, you know what I'm saying, that thought going, and I just made it more personal, knowing that I couldn't, you know, have Nip on it or really do it with him. But yeah, that's something I've been wanting to do. That's really like my new vibe right now, like just locking in with a producer. I did it with Harry Fraud last year with the Hoffa tape. I just like the energy it create. You know what I mean? When it's just one producer and it just brings something like different out of me, I feel like, with the music. And the sound is just a little more cohesive. You know what I mean?
100%.
Unbelievable opens the album. How did I get here, Dave East? Make sure you go pick it up.
No, my question was just about the acting. You know what I mean? Like, how deep did you dive in? Like, did you get an acting coach? Did you take classes?
I
Like,
had an acting coach for, I think, one episode. One episode, first season. When they choked my man out, the police choked him out, and I was on the fire escape. And I had to, like, I guess, sell, like, me watching my man die. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So I had an acting coach for that. And basically, she just had me think about real friends that died, you know what I mean, that might have been real close to me. She said, in that moment, think of them. You know what I mean? Don't even see him, like, think of them. So that, the acting is fun to me because it's a challenge to really sell the emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can't do that. Everybody can't really seem mad and do it. You know, when you're doing 100 different takes of the same scene, that emotion gets kind of like
That's what separates.
you know what I mean? So it's like to be able to do that each take, you don't even know which take they're gonna use.
And then even when you get one good, you got to do it for the other angle too.
You know what I mean?
You're doing over.
You know how many times we kill it? Everybody kill a line, boom, 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 and they be like, all right, one more time. Oh,
it's great.
like, we got it. We just killed it. Do it again. But it's the repetition, patience, you know what I mean? I just feel like that's so opposite from rap. You know what I mean? Rap, we do a video, run through it. I go to the studio. I mean, like, it just comes to me so naturally. to where the acting is like, it's a challenge, you know what I mean?
Have you started to challenge yourself using some of the things you're learning or experiencing working on this show? Have you transferred any of that into what you're trying to do with the music?
Yeah, definitely. Just, you know what it is? Just learning more about Wu-Tang whole story. You know what I'm saying? Just how they was able to have all them dudes. They all was stars, like, you know what I'm saying? And so to have that many people, that many egos, and they did what they did, you know what I'm saying? It definitely makes me think about my own team and the way I move. You know what I'm saying? I definitely relate back to it.
On the album Music Soul Child's on a phenomenal record on there. The Anthony Hamilton joint. We talked about Meth. There's who else? There's a couple of other features.
Benny.
Yeah,
Benny on there.
Great.
Benny on there. My boy Trey on there. Kalan. I feel like I always say Cuzzo's name wrong. I think it's Kalan.
Okay, there you go.
You
seem confident.
It's Kalan. I believe it's from LA, but he's on there. Kalen. It's Kalen, right? All right.
The boss in the back.
My boy. My bad. You already know. But yeah, he's on the No Cocaine record. And my artist, I got my artist named Steven Young. He's on the record with Benny the Butcher too.
Why this theme though? How did I get here? What was the that title?
I just feel like I came a long way. You know what I'm saying? And a lot has happened since the first time I came here. The first time
K-Slate
I
put
did.
you on the tape.
You know what I mean? First time, a lot. Shouts to Slay, bro. But a lot has happened since my first like intro to the world. So it was just something I was asking myself. I was going through old photos. My mother got an old photo album, and I'm looking at them pictures, and I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just pure innocence before the world really hit me. You know what I mean? So it just made me think, and I'm like, damn, how did I get here where I'm at today? And it just stuck with me as a dope title. My baby brother's also on the album on the outro, Only If We Vibe. We got the same mother, father, like my real brother. So I just wanted to, if you've been in tune with me, I always like to just give you a piece of my life, something different, a different piece of it that I haven't given before.
Is there looking back, you had basketball dreams, big basketball dreams.
Big basketball dreams.
When you look back at that person that had the basketball dreams and that never played out the way you wanted it to, right? And I think I had a conversation with you one time where you was like, I can't really do the charity games, and
yeah, that's
like,
why I don't
take basketball. Like I would have to. I can't get out there and be halfway. Like, are you still in that space where it's like you if anybody's watching you play basketball, and it's a public, the celebrity game and whatever this and that, you're like, nah, I gotta be.
Yeah, I could never just stumble into one of them. Like, you know why? Because I feel like it's like an urban legend, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to tarnish my urban legend or whatever. Like, what I know I did and what dudes that play ball, that's in the NBA, that's overseas, that then played against me, played with me, what they know, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to just jump in one of them games and I ain't been hooping. I'm not in shape.
What level did you make it to? For people who don't know, what was the highest point in basketball?
Division I. I played for University of Richmond, and I played for Towson University in Baltimore.
And at this point, do you see it not turning out the way you wanted? Like, at what point did you realize, hey, everything turned out the way it was supposed to, even if it wasn't what I wanted?
My mom, my parents, you know what I'm saying? Just to see them, like, their whole thing was just me becoming successful. And I thought it was, with my father, I thought it was basketball. I was like, damn, if I don't make it in ball, he ain't going to want to, you know what I mean? He ain't going to mess with me, you know what I mean? But he just wanted me to succeed in something and be able to stand on my own too. Be able to hold my family down, my kids, shit like that.
So they weren't disappointed by your basketball.
My father was, yeah.
He was though.
My father definitely, yeah. He brought a ball to the hospital when I was born.
Did your father play ball too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He played back like Brian Taylor, Dr. J early, like ABA, all like 70s, like that time period. But he put the game in me from birth, and I did it up to 19, 20. So that was like a big letdown for a few years. But then when I was able to do the things I would have did. You know what I'm saying? I would have got them my house. I would have got the car I wanted to get. I would have, all this, just certain things that I did with music. I think once my dad seen that, he was cool. He was like, you know what I mean? You did it for me. You know what I mean?
The lessons you learned having to grind out this music thing, you know, you see athletes all the time, you know, they make it to the league or, you know, make it through college and they can't, like, they don't know how to pivot. They don't know how to do anything else.
What's the average NBA career? Like,
what, 6?
5, 6, it's short. So when you be seeing people play 15, 20 years, them is elite, special people.
Very rare.
You know what I mean?
So most people you're talking about are 28 years old.
Right.
Their career's over.
All they've done is basketball.
All they've ever done is I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a blessing to be able to make it.
Right.
But there is upside to learning how to really get through life.
Right.
Because, man, it's tough. They always say an athlete dies 2 deaths. You know,
you got to be a lot smart. I feel like when it go that way, you got to be a lot smarter with that money. You know what I'm saying? Because once say you get to 33, I'll be 34 this summer. Say you get to my age, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully you made some good decisions.
Right, and hopefully you had a career. Well, I guess if you're 33, you would have made it 10 years. So you probably would have gotten at least one really good contract.
Right.
But if you don't ever get that really good contract, it's not as much money as we're programmed to believe that it is for most people.
That's true.
You know?
I just feel like with the
especially after taxes.
Which
is a cut. After taxes, it's different.
After taxes, word. I just feel like entertainment and sports go hand in hand, and with sports, I feel like that's 100% your body. You know what I mean? If you ain't got your knees no more, it's over. You know what I mean? If you ain't got you got to stay right health wise. Same with music, but I feel like you see these guys doing these reunions and they still performing and they've been in the game since the 80s.
I mean, bro, Styles P is like one of your OGs.
Yeah.
Styles P, I'm sure you would argue he's as good as anyone you're gonna rap with right now. He's in his mid-40s.
Y'all did an album together, and you at the time were what, 31, and he's 10 years older?
More. Yeah.
P gotta be older than 10. He gotta be more than 10 older than me.
Because he might be my age, right?
45, 46, something.
40, I'm 47 today.
But it just show you it's a sport as well. You know what I'm saying? I look at rap like a sport. I always treated it with the same approach I did with ball. You know what I mean? The same approach.
He's 47.
47,
right. Yeah.
Same age, right? Dave East, new album, How Did I Get Here? What should we play off of here, man? Let's play something else. You want to play that Benny joint?
Yeah, Don't Let Me Down. Benny the Butcher, Stephen Young.
Yo, ask Styles why this is the first picture that comes up with him.
Very studious.
Beloved. That's the beloved.
Studious P.
Yeah, Studious P, man. That's the ghost right there. That's the ghost. You guys are working on season 3 of Wu-Tang right now. It's filming now or done?
Nah, we got it. We about to start filming it.
And this is how many acting gigs? Because you was on Being Mary Jane or something too on BET.
That was the first thing I did.
That was the first thing you did.
I did that. I did Beats, the film Beats with Anthony Anderson. Shouts to Chris Robinson. He gave my first role, first film. And from that film, I got the meth role.
Got the meth. So they came to you.
Yeah.
Nice.
He asked me because he did the pilot for the first season. He was like, yo, would you play Method Man? I'm like, hell yeah, I'll play Method Man. Where do I sign up at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I just know that's one of them things that is going to live forever. You know what I mean? They so synonymous with just hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to be able to portray them.
Well, you made a good call, though, because there are people who could have doubted it. There are people who could have said, they're not really going to be able to get the Wu-Tang story right. They're going to be on the same page. Is Hulu going to understand? There were reasons to doubt it would be good. Yeah, and you got it right. It turned out to be a great decision.
Always going to be your critics or your people that don't, you know what I mean, don't feel what's going on. But I think, from my opinion, just overall looking at it, I think a part of the Wu-Tang story that never was told or that you might have never knew, I think it was kind of shown. You know what I mean?
I learned a lot about it. I thought there was really nothing left for me to. I was like, I've talked about this group for 20-some years.
Right.
And then I watched the show, and I came away from after the first season, I was like,
I learned so much just being on the set, reading the script.
Bro, you know what I thought
asking
was
questions.
amazing? I came away, and I said this to you guys when I saw it, I was like, man, when you really think about the origins of the group, it's kind of Ghostface and RZA more than I realized.
Right.
We kind of, you always thought RZA, Meth,
RZA,
Ray,
Jizza.
RZA, Jizza, Ray, Chef.
Right.
I mean, Ray, Ghost. But really, it's the Ghost RZA
Ghost and RZA.
relationship that's so important.
And the show that.
And the show shows that with the marriages, children, all these things.
They real close
That
on
they're
the show.
real family.
Yeah,
you know?
facts.
No, I think you made a great call, bro. This was a great decision.
Thank you, bro.
I want to get into you and this album. How did I get here? Is this independent?
Is it?
Are you on Def Jam?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Mass Appeal too.
Yeah, and Mass Appeal too. Because I was gonna ask, like, when I saw it, I didn't see Def Jam's name on the How Did I Get High album, but because I was about to ask you about that business relationship working with Mass Appeal,
Right.
The benefits of it, right? Because it seems, once again, you have the acting revenue
Right.
stream, but you just seem very comfortable.
Right.
You don't seem concerned about music. You know what I mean?
Right,
There's
right.
an air of like, nah, it's good. I'll put out music when I
Yeah.
need to. It's gonna sound the way I want it to. I don't have to chase.
Yeah, I'm past the chase of the whatever it is. You know why? Because I feel like fans and supporters or just the game now today, it changed so quick. It's, you know what I mean? It's like they hop here. So it's like, I'm gonna just do it how I do it instead of trying to figure out what's hot or let me run behind that because that's hot. And I got over that.
How much did having a relationship with people like the Locks, Styles and them, because that's what they've done through all of the changes of their.
It's about lasting, man. I learned that. You know what I mean? It's about who gonna still be here. Like, you know what I mean? Who gonna still be around? You know what I mean? So that been my whole thing. It ain't really about everybody gonna have their ups and downs. You know what I mean? But who gonna last? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I've been doing a great job at lasting. You know what I'm saying? And keeping my head above water, staying in the mix, and doing it the way I want to do it. I don't really have to follow no guidelines or nothing. I do it how I do it.
Nas right now just won his first Grammy.
Right.
Not this past album, the album before. He's put out an album every year, the last 3 years?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Seems like.
Hit boy, hell yeah.
You could make the conversation right now that Nas, I mean, obviously he's not, I wouldn't say as hot as he's ever been, but still as relevant as he's always been.
Right.
Wow, that was beautiful. Happy birthday.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. One of the best things you ever said.
100%.
But that's important, right? Like to sustain that since when did Illmatic come out? 92?
93.
93?
94. April 94, sorry.
94. 94.
Like, that's how much have you taken from that?
It's-
And have you
it's-
ever asked Nas about that journey of his?
It's greatness, man. I just feel like I feel like I'm gonna say it like this. You could tell when somebody really got a passion for something. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money or whatever else, the accolades it may bring. You could tell when it's really a passion for the craft. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what makes somebody be in the game for 20 plus years and still sound incredible. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the passion. It's the excitement that it still bring you. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's the same with sports. You seen Jordan. You see all these people do it. That was been in the game, was older, but they still loved it. You know what I mean?
LeBron right now.
You know what I mean? When LeBron came in the league, 2003.
A long time ago.
So that he's going on 20 years. We've been watching LeBron at a high level. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he's
Man just put up 50 the other
You
week.
get what I'm saying? So it's like I think it goes beyond the money, the cars, the jewelry. It's a passion thing. You know what I mean? You get Nas with a newer producer like a Hit Boy, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Reinvigorated.
Yeah, it's like a brand new inspiration, a brand new just vibe. You know what I mean? So I definitely sit back and I'm still a student. I feel like I'll always be a student, same way I was coming in. I still sit, watch, learn, take notes, ask questions. I'm always do that.
Last question. You may know Jim Jones. I don't know if it's still going on, but there was some sort of workout.
Fab too. Can't leave Fab out, man.
That's right.
Oh, Fab's in the game too?
Don't leave my
Those
boy
four
out,
were
man.
doing a workout,
Fab
a
getting
daily
money.
workout thing.
Fit lit.
Fab, Jim,
Mano,
Davies, and East.
at the gym regularly. Is that
Get-
still happening?
Yeah, we get money every day.
Every day y'all still go to the gym.
Every day. We got a group chat where say we not together because we all who we are. We all gotta make different moves or whatever. But we all send a video or a photo to the group chat. You know what I'm saying? And if you miss your workout, we got a cash app. We got to put $200 in the cash app if you miss your
How
workout.
much money is in there right now?
Nobody, they don't want to get that 200 up. Everybody been working out.
Who controls the cash?
Wow, what
It goes
pressure.
to a fund.
We got an official, we got a little, you know what I'm saying? You got to put $200 in the pot if you miss your workout.
And then
you
what
know
happens to that pot eventually?
Or it's going to buy Jim Jones.
We're going, you know,
cryptocurrency.
we're going to
Invest
do.
in Jim Jones
We got to get fresh with it. You know, Fab brought the freshness to the gym.
All right, so give us the
I never
rankings.
was getting dressed to go to the gym.
Really? You have to now dress
Fab
up?
shows up.
You
He
know,
shows up.
little Nike dry fit, good dry fit situation.
Little Nike ensemble.
Yeah, listen, hold on. So give me the ranking real quick of the four of you.
Right.
Just best shape. Overall, the best in that gym. What's the rank power rankings right now in your opinion?
Best. I'm in the best shape.
All right, so East is number 1 according to East.
I'm in best shape.
2,
Capo
Jim's 2, okay?
for sure. Mano.
I knew, by the way, this is
You
the
knew
order
this
I would
already.
have
You knew
given.
this order already.
This is the same order I would have
Now,
Man.
I don't know about you over Jim. I might have had you guys tied to be politically
now,
Man.
would you
safe.
say you're in better shape than Jim, meaning overall conditioning?
Right.
Like all around, but Jim might be better at certain exercises.
No,
than
Jim shows me exercises. So I feel like he's much more
trained.
Yeah, like he do it. You get what I'm saying? But I always was an athlete, so that's something I always do. That's just a part of me as well.
Who's
but
putting
Jim-
up more weight, though? Let's just talk about
Who's
it.
strongest?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what's crazy? I don't know what Jim could max yet. We ain't had like a
actual max out
out day yet.
situation,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? But it's up there because we usually work out with the same weight. Where
This is
And
beautiful.
so,
man.
and it's good, right? This is
Beautiful.
good
I
stuff.
mean, I asked him before we started if Meth has shown up, and he said that Meth is on a different,
Meth is in a different
Yeah,
stratosphere.
Meth- yeah.
stratosphere. It's been so long.
He's become an official
he got
superhero.
to
He's
Cal
a Marvel
athletics.
character.
See, once you got your own athletics, it's like
Yeah.
it's a little,
Cal
a little
Athletics
different.
Puts it over the top.
I think Kiss tried to challenge. Kiss challenged us. Kiss threw a shot. He was,
Well, Jada's
was
with
on
the
the-
bartenders
yeah, he
with
was
the pull-ups, pull-up.
calisthenics and all that good.
The natural,
Yeah.
real strength, no weights.
Yeah, I do both though. I love, cause I like the park. So you know what I mean. When it's nice, I'd rather go to the park than the gym. But I mix the weights with the bar.
I like it. This is Dave East, ladies and gentlemen. How did I get here?
Get here.
Go get that project available right now in Apple Music. How should we close? Let's play that Music Soul Child, Deeper Than Love.
Yeah,
You like that one?
that's a vibe.
All right, let's go.
Big vibe.
Dave, it's good seeing you, man.
Always, you know that.
Thanks for pulling up.
Dave
Always.
Good to
East.
see you.
One time.
I'm hydrated, you heard? Hydrated, baby.